Hi guys, I'm Woodcraft Hamster and I wanted to do another quick video about my updated EDC. Now what I've done, I'm moving away from having everything on a keyring as you've seen on my previous videos, and what I've got here is just a little leather pouch that I picked up. It's vegetan leather, it's got a nice dark finish, and it's the perfect size to fit an altoids tin, which I suspect most of you will be familiar with. And what I wanted to do was basically make up a new EDC. It's got some of the things that I had in my previous one, a couple of new bits as well. And what I'll do, let me bring the camera a little bit closer in and I'll show you what's in here, and I'll hopefully be able to explain to you a little bit about why I've put in here what's inside. Okay guys, so here's the pouch. As I say, it's quite a nice little pouch. You've got, again, two little poppers here, so you can slip it straight around your belt. Haven't got to take your belt on and off each time you want to put it on, which I find really useful. And what I've got inside is this altoids tin. Now, a lot of people are familiar with these. A lot of people have made their own kits up. This is not a survival kit, though you could potentially use it as such. But what I've done, first and foremost, I've got a Fulniven DC3 sharpening stone. I don't normally carry a sharpening stone with me. I find that most of my knives don't need sharpening that regularly, certainly out in the field. But the more I think about it, it's certainly useful to have one, and it fits quite nicely in this kit, so I've put that in there. I've got about 8 or 9 feet of paracord. Paracord, as you know, or any type of cordage, is always really useful, so that just sits in there. This you will have seen before. This is my Exotech Nano Striker XL. Really nice little fire striker. It undoes from two sides. You screw it together and you've got a little striker on here which basically allows you to strike sparks. And for the size, this does really pack a punch, so it's really useful for me to keep in the kit. And then the last main item is my Swiss Army Knife Farmer. I've got a decent blade on here, which I can use for most things. The big benefit of this one for me is the saw blade, which will cut through anything up to sort of a couple of inches. And you've got a screwdriver and a can opener and other bits and pieces on there, as well as the awl, which also makes a really good fire striker for a fire steel. And then lastly, and there's two reasons for having this, I've just got a piece of 100% cotton cloth. Now this is twofold. Number one, and the main reason, it stops everything rattling around, so when you're moving about you haven't got everything clunking around in the tin. Secondly, it's a really good charring material, so in conjunction with the tin I can drop this on a fire and make some char material if for any reason I've run out, or if I'm out for a few days and for some reason I use up all of my my tinder material. Okay guys, so that was my my new Bushcraft EDC kit. Hope it was useful and maybe gave a few people a couple of things to think about if you're looking at making your own. As always, comments and questions in the box below, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks guys.